Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. He goes 102 yards from one end zone to the other as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line.
Ready? 70, Indy. 6-6, Bullet Park.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now a pass hauled in downfield, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And a big 32-yard play on third. Now a handoff here to his running back. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively. On second down now. It's Henry, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
56. Hey, wahoo!
Here we go on fourth. Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A.J. Brown, 38 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point put through by Succop, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Passing, it's Dalton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42.
93, 52, 93, 44.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Hands up, please. Hands up.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Hey, Hayward.
From midfield here, Dalton. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing, Dalton. Green brings it in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A.J. Green, 50 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a big run there by Henry. 44 yards. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
61, matchbox light.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Exit. Check 56. Recon.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Here you go.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Watch twins. Watch twins. Hey, watch it. Watch it.
Here, 5-6, 5-6, 5-6. Heavy.
Throwing again. Dalton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Dalton now to pass. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. A first down throw coming for Dalton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
To throw again on second down. Dalton on the screen. Bernard.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. And it'll be Dalton again. And he's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross, 42 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds.
Let's go.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Check 80 weapons. Go.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Set. 50. Play.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Yep. 57. Get it.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Pilot, 64, weak. Look at me. Go. Go.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. I got to tell you, I'm shocked. When I realized they were running the football at 4th in that distance, I thought that was a surefire throw.
I can hear it in your voice because I'm the exact same way. No one runs the football in this situation, right? You've got to throw it to have a chance unless you're them. Talk about supreme confidence bordering on arrogance, and they got it done, keeping the ball on the ground to pick up the first down.
Ready.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now a give right side. Henry. There he goes inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 43 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. 7 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they run with Mixon. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 40-yard line.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Dalton. And this is caught inside the 5. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Play action now. Dalton to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 4-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. This will be Dalton again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal.
Hey, 2-by-2. Move. Hey, Alpha. Hey, go 368. There's the pad.
Here's Mixon. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second
half? Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Henry running right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Tannehill on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. To throw is Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Evans in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
They are going for it. It's Tannehill. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
68! Hands up!
Andy Dalton. He'll let this go for the end zone. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on them.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Uses the stiff arm. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Here's Tannehill. Got him in. It's Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
218, chop.
Now a give, right side. It's Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Now Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Open man is Cameron Batson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Let's go.
14.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Check tight, check tight, check tight. Jim.
Pilot, 64, weak, hit it.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Tannehill. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Slip.
22-jet bomber.
Right there, 56. Hey, check.
Down.
They snap it to Tannehill. The open man is Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Jonnu Smith, 45 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point put through by Succop. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now Joe Mixon, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Dalton's pass complete to Green. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 30 yards. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Henry. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. Tannehill now to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Henry. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
90 Wolf. Hey, exit.
56
Now it's Tannehill. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Extra point try now for Succop. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, we got three down.
The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think you'd have to label this an upset. Yes, they were at home, but still an upset. They got the job done.
Yeah, even being at home was not enough for people to think they were going to pull this one off. But give them credit for playing not just a smart football game, but one where they were going to be physical about the whole thing. They put up their fists and said, let's fight, and showed their crowd that they were into this one.
And then that's the thing, the crowd responded. They were really good in this game.
Yeah, they were not going to be pushed around. They were not going to be intimidated. They refused to back down and came away with a victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Ready. Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter right. Turn it up. We giving a show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing, relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all beat the flow. But can you rock it?
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Set up, 30 base.
Mike. Exit. Let's go.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tannehill now to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Safe.
Topper. Hey, seam 6. Get it ready.
Here's Tannehill.
Big stop, let's go!
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Shift! Watch the shift! Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Alpha.
53, Mike. Go.
Now!
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch QB.
Now Tannehill. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Complete. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Watch it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He will push his way down to about the 14. And the man who went to high school just down the road in Brentwood, Derek Barnett, on the stop.
X3, 218, jump. Hey, Orvis.
14-yard line.
Step.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tannehill. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Wentz. He'll hit Jackson, complete. Space to maneuver at the 40, and all the way up to the 46. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
81.
Check 24. Check 24. Pick the edge.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for the Titans. 55 yards. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Titans 7, Eagles nothing.
Down. 70, Indy.
Number 53, Mike 53. Push him back. Push him back.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Ready, set.
So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
Go.
At the 4-yard line.
He'll get it up the middle. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles his defense gets a pick-6 TD. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the pick-6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown. 76 yards, and the Titans have taken the lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go!
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They do go for it. It's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey and the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
91. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Go. Jump. Hey, Delta.
Let's go.
Ready?
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Check three.
Greystone, travel.
You got tape.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Watch out.
Go. Bravo.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down.
General West.
53 is the mic.
Hey, Echo.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 6. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1.
Mike, 53. 50.
61. Matchbox lights. Hey, wahoo! To go.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. Under pressure, they got him again. Harold Landry. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been
trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And this one will be brought back to the 22. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, Haywood!
Back to throw, Tannehill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Off play action, Tannehill. Now he'll let it go deep left side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's Wentz. To the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly. On 1st down, Wentz. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. What a spin. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he caught it up. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Ready?
Play action. It's Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. They'll get this complete to Batson. He got 29 yards that time.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
53's the money. 53, check it out.
On 1st down, Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Flush to his right. It's caught at the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Here we go.
70.
Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from Nashville. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
They're on 31-yard line.
Got it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this now.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
The outlaw. You draw corker. Go, go.
It's 2nd
They
and
cannot.
Hey,
at the
over.
33-yard line.
Get it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going deep, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 67 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there, what they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
The Seahawks take over
Come on
first
now,
and
let's
10
go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Got it. Look left.
Wilson now to throw again. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Check 50. Front left.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Brings up second and 12.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, get on. Spot that.
A 6-yard
On 2nd down and 4. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him. Third and long, it's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf, he's got it. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. On 2nd down and 4. Wilson, they set up the screen to Penny. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. From the shotgun, Wilson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Penny, a first down carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Check 55, Mike.
Hey, Sam off. We own them. Slam. Check P. Griffin.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Open man is Cameron Batson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Derrick Henry.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. It's caught inside the 25. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in, and the Titans are able to extend their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wilson going to throw again. Flush to his right. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks. Touchdown. Josh Gordon there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Seahawks 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken very short. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey. Hey, Echo.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
5.
They'll run with Henry. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Go.
Here I come. Out. Mike's 40.
Hey. High 7.
Go. 49.
Snap.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
General West. Go. Hey, wahoo.
49's the Mike. Hey, defense, let's go.
Get it.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Hey, Haywood.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey. Go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Rock it.
Watch the edge.
Yes.
Stay at home.
Shoot.
Here's Tannehill. And he comes back with one complete. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go. Do it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. There he goes, right side. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski, okay? Oski
different
was an
things
interception.
for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson, operating from the gun. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
95. Hey, alert. Short.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they will not be able to hook look up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Go!
Off play action, Tannehill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Henry. Room to run past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
Recon, 132 fighter. Look at me, zipper. Ready?
They'll run it again with Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Hey. Hard.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Wide.
Hit it.
They are going for it. It's Tannehill. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Check.
Watch tight end.
One left.
3 down.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 43 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. They go for just one here as it's up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
17 yards on that play for the Titans. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back now in Nashville, it's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
49's the mic. 49's the mic.
Watch the run.
Safe.
Now. On 2nd down now. It's Henry, and he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Look at me. Go. Go.
Check.
Hey, orbit. On the ball. Get it.
Henry running right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Pilot, 64, we.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, box drop.
Now Tannehill. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know,
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And got his man complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 37 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It's complete to Lockett. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards that time. To throw is Wilson. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
It almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. I know you felt that one. Check 43.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Luke Wilson there to make the